What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Now Watching. Tonight we're going to be watching, as in me and my wife who's filming right now. Say hi.
Hi.
Anyway, tonight we're going to be watching 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. Don't really know a whole lot about this movie besides what it says on the back of the steelbook here, which is in 2012. The threat level in Benghazi, Libya was deemed critical. When everything went wrong, 6 men had the courage to do what was right. So that's all I know about this. No one in here, as far as actors that I really have heard of or anything, but it is a Michael Bay film, so it should be pretty interesting. And what do you do, like Pearl Harbor and stuff like that was pretty good that he did. So as far as these movies go, so I'm expecting a lot from this, I guess, and I've heard great things. So yeah. Come back about halfway and let you guys know my thoughts on it. Alright, see you then.
Peace out.
"17, fam? I'm a commander." Good for you. Once you get all your guys through here, you gotta close this gate, okay? Okay. All right.
خليني أنا أتكلم معاهم.
Wait, who are you talking to?
خليني أتكلم معاهم.
Who's on the phone?
Okay.
I call attackers. Maybe I negotiate surrender. Well, you call the attack. You have their phone number? How the fuck do you have their phone number?
I know a good guy, but I know the bad guys.
What? Get in.
Alright guys, we're about 1 hour and 6 minutes into this film. It's 2 hours and 24 minutes. Just kind of trying to stay awake already. Got a pretty late start on it, so hopefully I can get through it and give you guys the end review tonight. But I'm sure this video won't be up till next day. So anyway, yeah, the movie's pretty good so far. You can definitely tell it's a Michael Bay movie. It was with some of the smart-ass remarks from some people here and there, and the cheesiness of a couple scenes, but not as cheesy as Transformers or anything like that. So definitely better than a lot of his movies. Not that his movies suck or anything, they're just not really, intense or anything. So a lot of action through the whole thing. There's not really a lot of boring parts or anything so far, so it's just now getting to the main event of the film, or whatever you want to say. So yeah, and that's all for now, and I'll be back with my final review. So see you then. Alright guys, just got done watching the 13 Hours here on Blu-ray. Man, that was a long movie. It was like 2.5 hours, and surprised I even made it through. It's like 3-4 hours past my normal time of bed. But yeah, it was pretty non-stop through the whole thing. And like I said, halfway, there still wasn't any real boring parts of this movie. And the only, I'm not real political or anything, and not real clear on the events that happened in real life and everything. But as far, I'm just judging this as a movie and not what took place in real life. I have nothing but respect for our soldiers and people that fight for our country and everything like that. The only bad thing I have to say about this movie is that, it is a Michael Bay movie. It didn't have the grittiness to it that I felt like it should have had, that of like American Sniper or Lone Survivor, movies like that. It had that kind of popcorn flick feel to it up until the latter part of the film. Then it got a little more intense, like it should have been, and had the feel to it that it should have had the whole time. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I did enjoy the movie overall. I would highly recommend this for people that are fans of, you know, these military kind of movies, and just, you know, film fans in general. And I know my wife really enjoyed it as well. So, and she's not, you know, as much into film as I am. So, definitely worth checking this one out, guys. The actors, you know, that play these guys did a really good job. I mean, some of the writing to it could have been a little bit better with some of their lines, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, you got to have a little bit of comedic relief in these serious movies like this. And I was a little lost on some of the events that took place early on in the movie. They don't really give you like an explanation of what's going on. But once it starts, the main story of it, where they're protecting or trying to rescue people from this temporary safe area for the U.S. ambassador will go and stuff like that when he's over there and in Benghazi, and you know, that gets infiltrated and they gotta try to rescue people out of there, and then the U.S. compound over there is the next place that's attacked, and that's, you know, the main focus of this movie. And that the scenes from there on are incredible. You know, they're really well done, and very good visuals, very good sound and everything. Definitely one to you know, just crank up the surround sound and have fun with and everything. It did get a little emotional there towards the end, but, you know, that's expected with these types of films. So, you know, like I say, overall, definitely check this one out, guys, if you haven't. And on here, of course, I just have the J card to this. I can't read the back, but you have a whole disc dedicated to special features, which has For the Record, Finding the Truth, Amid the Noise, Uncovering Benghazi's Secret Soldiers, Preparing for Battle, Left Behind. Oh, sorry, Preparing for Battle, Behind the Scenes of 13 Hours, and more. So, you know, I'm assuming these are pretty in-depth features if there's a whole another Blu-ray dedicated to it. I believe it's got some interviews and stuff with some of the real people that were over there. And, I mean, yeah. I mean, these guys were, you know, government contractors, you know, a couple ex-military and stuff like that that didn't have to be doing the stuff that they did. So the fact that they did this stuff in real life is pretty amazing, you know, and just did it because they wanted to go and help their fellow people, you know. And it's nice to see these true stories of these people that do things like that were never really recognized before, and now they, you know, can hopefully get some recognition that they deserve. But yeah, like I say, guys, check it out if you haven't, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Take care. Bye.